Hello there and welcome. You know that feeling when you pay off the final installment of a huge loan? It's incredible, right? A massive weight just lifts off your shoulders. But hold on. What if I told you the loan isn't actually truly over? Today, we're diving into the single biggest mistake people make right after paying off their loan. And believe me, it's an oversight that can have some really serious consequences. So you've done it. You've made that final payment. You're probably celebrating, breathing this huge sigh of relief and thinking, it's done. It's finally over. But is it really? Have you actually closed the loop on this thing? Well, for a lot of people, the answer is a big, surprising no. You see, there's this crucial final phase that gets overlooked all the time. And if you miss it, it means the bank could still have a legal claim on your asset. Okay, let's get right into what that means. To officially go from being a borrower to becoming the full-fledged, undisputed owner, you need to get a very specific set of documents from your lender. You can think of this as your freedom checklist. Here they are, the 5 key documents we're going to walk through. We'll cover what each one is and why it's so critical. And you'll definitely want to stick around because that 5th one, it's the most important of them all. Plus, I've got a bonus tip at the end that you are not going to want to miss. All right, first up is the No Objection Certificate, or NOC. This is basically the bank's formal declaration that you've settled everything completely. They're officially putting it on paper saying, we have no more objections, this person has paid everything they owed us. So why is this piece of paper so important? Well, without an NOC, your credit report might still show the loan as active, which can turn into a total nightmare when you try to get another loan. And more importantly, if the bank ever makes a mistake and comes back asking for more money, this document is your legal shield, proving you've paid in full. Number 2 on our list, your original property documents. Remember when you first took out the loan and you handed over your most valuable papers, like the sale deed and title deed, as collateral? Well, guess what? The bank still has them. You have got to get these back. It seems so obvious, but you would be shocked how often this step gets delayed. These documents are the actual, physical, legal proof that you own your property. Don't let them sit in the bank's vault a single day longer than they have to. Next, you need the final repayment statement. Think of this as a detailed history of your entire loan journey. It breaks down every single payment you made, confirms the final balance hit 0, and it records the exact date your loan was officially closed. It's kind of like the financial diary for your loan. Now, this might sound a lot like the last one, but it's different, and it's important. The loan closure statement isn't just a history. It's the official death certificate for your loan account. It is the lender's final, formal confirmation that your account is paid, settled, and closed for good. All right, we've covered 4 really important documents. But now we get to the one that, legally speaking, matters more than all the others. The one document that truly sets your property free. This is the lien release letter. A lien is just the legal term for the claim a lender puts on your property to secure a loan. This letter is the legal tool that officially dissolves that claim. It basically tells the entire world that the bank's hold on your property has been removed. And here is the absolutely critical difference. Without this letter, even if you've paid every single rupee, the bank technically still has a legal claim on your property. That means you can't legally sell it or transfer it. But with the lien release, the title is cleared and the property is 100% yours. No question about it. Okay, so you know what you need to get, but what happens if the bank is being slow about it? Well, the good news is you have rights. Let's take a look at what the official rulebook says. According to the Reserve Bank of India's guidelines, once you've paid off your loan, the lender is on the clock. They have a strict deadline. They must return all your original documents and give you these closure papers within 30 days. But, things don't always go as planned. So what's your leverage if the bank blows past that 30-day deadline? What can you do? This is your leverage. For every single day of delay after that 30-day window closes, the bank is legally required to pay you a penalty of 5,000 rupees. That is a very powerful incentive for them to hurry up, and it's a right you should absolutely know you have. Now that you've got all 5 documents from the bank, you are 99% of the way there. But for complete, total peace of mind, there's one final bonus step you should take to put the ultimate seal on your ownership. You need to get an updated Encumbrance Certificate, or EC, from the local registrar's office. This certificate is basically a public record that shows if there are any legal claims or liabilities, like a loan, attached to a property. Once you have that lien release from the bank, Getting a fresh EC that shows zero encumbrances is the ultimate undeniable proof. It confirms in the government's own records that your property is completely, totally free and clear of everything. So let's bring this all together. Finishing your loan payments is a huge milestone, for sure, but the journey to true ownership, well, that requires one final crucial sprint to the finish line. Here it is, your complete checklist. Don't just celebrate paying off the loan. The real celebration starts when you've collected every single one of these documents. Go ahead and take a screenshot, write it down. This is your action plan to make sure your asset is truly yours.
And that brings us to the final and most critical question. Maybe you finished your payments years ago, but did you complete all the paperwork? After all this, take a moment and just ask yourself, is my property truly, legally, and unquestionably mine? If you're not 100% sure, now you know exactly what to do about it.